Good morning on this Tuesday. What, November 11th, 2025. Dude, the year's almost done. Hey, right. How you doing? That was quick. Lang. Oh, wow. We got more people talking on Twitch today than anywhere else. That's a first. Hey, Alex. I'm here. It just took me a second. Always need to set up a few things before I start. And I'm starting earlier today, as you can see, it's 7:18. Got my coffee on. I have a hard stop today at 9:40-ish, a little bit, 8:40, an hour before than I usually end my live streams. How's everybody doing today? Get the volume of the music right. And the truck's maybe a little too loud. There we go. Oh, nice. So you guys had a holiday. Yeah, here in America today is Veterans Day, and it's a bank holiday. So my wife doesn't have to work today, but I do. And I have a meeting that starts early today at 9, so I got to prepare myself a little before. Today, I'm not going to be able to go as long as I usually go, but we'll have fun anyways, right, guys? We'll drive around. We are in Euro Truck Simulator today, and we are in. Let me put my phone up because I don't even know where I am. I think I was in Germany. I don't recall now. All right, let me get my GPS working. I got a GPS that's very handy dandy GPS here that does. Show me. So let's see, where am I? We are in Italy. We're very close to Bologna and Verona. So ciao, we're gonna have some pizza today, fellas. So this thing's completely turned. So we are in Italy. Hey Gary, how you doing, man? Good morning. Hey, I found another dream car, way less obtainable than a V60R, though. What are you coming up with, man? What's a new car? Engine? All right, here we are. Our beautiful Volvo, and we're taking... What are we taking today? We are taking... Oh, yeah, ham, basically. Prosciutto to Italy. Cool. Take that out. This is our truck. Oh, dude. Right. Before I start driving, man, I gotta tell you something. I gotta show you something. Right. You just talked about my ultimate dream car. I'm not talking about just the dream car, man. I'm talking about the ultimate. I know it's not a Lotus. And I don't know if you'll be able to see. I'll have to zoom in here, man. But right. Look at this. You see this car right here? I don't know if you recognize the front fascia of it. This is a Chevrolet Omega. This is the same body and you know everything, but this is not obviously the Lotus. This was my first car, man, and I had this car. Not my first, technically the second car, but the first car I actually bought it. And I absolutely love the Omega. And the Lotus? Dude, that thing is insane. I remember seeing a Top Gear. I think it's still on YouTube. There was a Top Gear. Let me get going. There was a Top Gear episode with the Lotus Omega. And the guy, I forgot his name, the presenter, one of the original presenters, not Jeremy. He was saying like, this is a family saloon that goes 250 kilometers an hour. Who's the family? Mr. and Mrs. Fittipaldi? I love that. Somewhat on the internet, the mobile app here is called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Gotta have my coffee. We're starting earlier today because I do need to stop at around 8:40 my time, so in about an hour and 20 minutes. So I am sorry, but today I won't be able to live stream for as long as usual. Oh yeah, 280. Yeah, that was something insane. Obviously, 250 is the regular Omega. Yes, and he talks about the faster than a Testarossa, and that video is beautiful, man. I love that video, like a classic from the internet. And I remember another classic from the internet from that era of the Lotus Omega, like running away from the police. You've probably seen that one. There's like a police chase. There's a dash cam, and the Lotus Omega is right in front of him, and then you can see the speed on the dash cam, and all of a sudden that Omega starts to accelerate. It's like 180. Then the police is like at 200 kilometers an hour, 180 kilometers an hour, and you see the Lotus going like, and disappears. Dude, the Lotus Omega, that is a hard car to get. And another fun fact I heard about the Lotus Omega was that it was one of the few cars that was allowed to be imported to the US without all the regulations, like for crash tests and stuff, because it was categorized as an exotic car, as a rare car, because it's limited and because it was super car and whatever. So it was considered just like a Ferrari or, you know, a hard to get McLaren. Super cool car. Yes, Opel, Vauxhall, and Chevrolet. Dude, that was insane. And I think it was called something different. So there was the Lotus Omega and a Vauxhall also version of it, right? Not Vauxhall. I forget now, but I think the UK has a name, and then Europe has another name for the one that's left-hand side. Left-hand drive. All right, everyone, good morning. Where's everyone at? Oh, we're kind of going. Opel, yes, that's so cool. I'm talking to, sorry for you guys on other social, I am live streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. And I'm talking to a fellow here, right, Simu, that is on Twitch, and he was talking about his dream car, which is the Lotus Omega. And the Lotus is the ultimate dream car. If you don't know anything about the Lotus Omega, go check it out. It's a crazy 90s car. One of those cars that don't happen anymore. It's like, I don't know, it's like somebody got a Camry and gave it to Lotus, and Lotus said, you know, screw it, we're gonna change the engine and put like a Corvette engine here, a V8 twin turbo with, you know, 800 horsepower or something like that. Mohammed, yes, the radio does work, man. The radio, everything else works. Every button here works, every, you know, hazards, wipers, everything works. Yeah. Oh yeah, Nick, I forget you are in UK. Lotus Carlton, right? That is it. That's what I was trying to remember. Because on Forza Horizon, they have the right-hand side, which is the Carlton. And forgot to say, they made 950 of these things. Yes. And they are hard to find. I follow a guy on Instagram that has a beautiful Lotus. Zayden, we're driving to Italy. We are in Italy, and we're going to deliver this in a city called Pescara here in Italy. Does the fuel tank work? Yes, Ethan, it does. The fuel tank works. Everything you see here works. All the functions on the gauge cluster are fully functional and integrated with the game, which is something pretty cool. And I have no clue what's going on my YouTube. Damn, it's so hard to get this thing to move. Go full speed, Maximus. Nah, man, I'm good. Thank you, though. Still having my coffee, my morning coffee. Opel Omega is a Lotus Omega in... No, they're different, man. Opel Omega was just a regular Omega. I had one. But the Lotus Omega is like super... Like, they put a Corvette 6-speed manual transmission on it, if I'm not mistaken, and a V8 twin turbo. Money shift, bro. You have been at 4,500 RPM the whole time. Yeah, it's not the number that is correct. What's correct here is the red line. So I am at around 15, not even 15, like 1,200, 1,300. Let me see. 1,300 RPMs. The number is not correct. the red line is, because every car that I drive automatically fixes for my tachometer, which has 8,000 RPMs. So when I am at around 7,500, this is when I need to change gears. And also, this truck only has 6 gears in the game. I changed the transmission in the game here, man. Alright, coffee done. Energized. I had to wake up a little early. Not early, about the same time. Just now taking my daughter to school because it's a holiday here. We have Veterans Day in the US. Yes, man, Rick. So I know because I did own a Omega, just a regular Omega, not the Lotus. The Lotus Omega was, I think there's only 2 in the United States, from what I recall, that are like in America, and there's not a lot left in Europe as well. So it's sad, but it was an amazing car. Hey, Schweizer. Do you ever get construction barrels? What is that, Stevie? Sorry, I don't know what that is. And I think the GPS didn't catch today here. Maybe because I got it on mid. Okay, come on, guys. All right. You're tired, man. Oh, dude. What time is it for you, man? Coffee in the morning. Yes, sir. I gotta have it. We're gonna merge here because this trailer here, oh, has a Volvo. Hey, fella. Most in the UK? Oh, dude. I never seen a Lotus Omega up close in person. I never seen it. And we're going fast here, boys. We're gonna get a ticket soon. Everybody's going camping this weekend. There's a lot of caravans, RVs. I think in Europe they call it caravan, right? I know because it's funny. On Top Gear they always complain about those construction zones when they're working on. Oh yeah, they have some here. Sorry, man, Stevie, I didn't get your computer. I understand your question. Why not just drive a real truck? OG Red Vision. Oh man, are you surprised if I tell you that this is a game? This is a game, and just like somebody playing Call of Duty, they don't necessarily have to go to war if they like, playing Call of Duty. So because I like driving my simulation here, doesn't mean I want to become a truck driver. Absolutely not. In Holland, we call caravans Luchten. I have no clue how to say that in Schweizer. Finally fixed my mobile issue. Oh, nice. That's cool, dude. Been a while since I've seen you, man. What, did you get an actual truck? No, it's an actual car. It's a Volvo S60R. Put the pedal to the floor. Nah, man, I'm already too fast. I'm doing 70 miles here on a 50. And we are entering Marseille in Italy. And you think trucks are not, OG? You think trucks are not life or death? I would tell you, man, you'd be surprised that, traffic accidents, they amount for a lot of dead people in the world. Yeah, so go check, man. Google it yourself. You're going to learn that it's not. And also, why would I drive a truck, man? I have my cool simulator here in my house. I work from home. I'm commuting to my home office. How am I reading the chat? J Films. So it's quite simple, actually. I am using my triple TV here, which has the chat window right here on one of my windows. And I do have the other side as well, in case you guys are wondering, but I don't put the chat window there. Obviously, it's a little far. Is the chat reading to me? No, I'm reading myself. I don't like the TTS. Sometimes it gets too slow. It takes forever to read. Richard Grimm, if he was a truck driver, a real truck driver, he would know better than getting the left lane must work for for Swift. Yeah. Well, I get in the left lane here because I can. These guys are not going to care. I can just do whatever. And I have my stick there. He doesn't care either, by the way. What's my top speed? Elliot. I tried one time going as fast as I could, and I think I got to like 95 miles an hour with a loaded, with the truck loaded. And yeah, that was the fastest I could get. Yeah, I work from home. Actually, I work at an office. I'm an executive, and but I do commute every morning because I like driving. I really love driving, and I don't get to drive every day. Like, I have a meeting outside today, so I'm gonna drive, but usually I wouldn't. And also, I'm taking any excuse I can to drive my car. I bought a new car last Wednesday, and I'm like, every chance I get, I'm like, my wife needs, I don't know, milk. I'll go like, oh, I'll go to the grocery store to get milk. I'm taking any chance I can to drive my new car. Thank you, Anwar. Hey, hello, man. Welcome back. I don't know how to say your name. Yeah, I remember you from yesterday with the Japanese, I think, characters. Welcome back. Thank you, El Chapoco. El Chapoco. Ooh, we almost crashed. That was so close. Yeah, we're taking this trailer here. We're not far from our destination. We're actually only 9 minutes away from our destination. What car did you buy? Dude, I bought a Cadillac CT5V. Super happy with that car. You can see a video if you watch on my channel. You can check my second last. I posted like 2 videos ago. One video, the last video is my BMW simulator, and the one previous is the Cadillac CT5V. Oh man, that thing rumbles. Oh, I love the sound of that car. The one car we do not get in UK. Dude, that sucks, man. That is an amazing car. I think it's a great value for money. Alphonse, bro, how much you spent for all your setup without the PC? So, Alphonse, usually how I break down my cost here is the rig. First, just the rig. The rig itself, the car parts, and the hardware included to make this was $700. So $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware, wood, metal, carpet, arduinos. These little guys right here, which are the ones responsible for making all the buttons work. So arduinos, those are cheap, like $25 can get you 5 arduinos, and so about $700 will get you the rig. Now the rest you can spend as much as you want. You can buy the PC that you have a budget for, the TVs, 1, 2, 3, whatever is your budget allows. Where'd you get the dash from? Okay, Jack, I got it. Everything here is from a Volvo S60R. The amazing Volvo S60R. I'm pretty fond of that car. I love it. The good, fast, reliable, comfortable car. I think it's pretty. How many cars do I have? I have 4 cars right now. I have a, in order of year, a 2026 Cadillac CT5V, 2025 Kia Carnival Prestige, the 2022 Volvo S60 T8, and the Volvo 2005 Volvo S60R in manual transmission. So those are my 4 cars. The S60R is my garage queen. I don't drive that much. I drive that on the weekends. It's my manual car. I love that car. I want to keep it as pristine as possible. As for the others, I just kind of rotate. That's why when I traded my other Volvo into the Cadillac last week, the Volvo was 2020 and only had 32,000 miles on it since 2020. I am going over the speed limit. Yes, sir. I am aware of that. I just feel that Europe is too slow. Too slow. And somebody else thought that, so I got a ticket. I hope the police car's not behind me, because otherwise I'll get another ticket in a second. Where'd you get the dashboard, Ibrahim? I got it from a Volvo in a junkyard.
I have tutorials on my channel. You can check it out, and you can see the car that I got it from. Good morning, I'm on Anish. Why so high? R Wolf, that's not, the numbers are not correct, but the red line is. So the 2000 RPM red line in this truck is the 7500 red line in this gauge cluster. Every car that I drive will calibrate the gauge to my gauge. So if I am driving an F1 car, the 7500 will be the red line. I don't care about the number, I care about the red line, which is, if you drive a manual car, what you should care about. And here we had a little bit of traffic, so I've got to slow down my beautiful truck. What's my dream car? Dude, I just got my dream car, man. I mean, if I would have to go for a second dream car now, it's the Lotus Omega we were just talking about in the beginning of the live stream. So yeah, the Lotus Omega, it's a 90s car. That was super cool. Dude, I love the blue on the gauge cluster. That's super pretty. In person, it's even better. None of these. Yes, sir. This is a Volvo S60R gauge cluster. Finding Volvo S60R in a junkyard. Damn, I wouldn't be able to find an 850 here. Dude, it's not that easy, man. And I was super surprised when I found one. It was completely unexpected. I got to the junkyard and I see that car. I was like, what? And if you watch my video on YouTube, my tutorial, you're gonna see that there's rows on both sides, and just a row for the Volvo is empty. There's a Volvo and there's a BMW E60. And the guy with the forklift was literally on his way to pick up the car and take it to the crusher and destroy it completely. Just crush it. So I saved the interior. Yes, sir. Well, it's not an R design. They called the R designs as the newer ones, which weren't R. The Volvo S60R is a true R. What do you do for work? I work with market research. Is that how manual gear comes from a Volvo? Yeah, so Volvo had the Spaceball on the Volvo S60R and a few others, but the Volvo S60R really got known because of the Spaceball, the 6-speed manual transmission. Session ID, I'm offline, man. Do you have a video? Yes, Alphonse, on my channel there's a complete tutorial, very detailed. I'll take you step by step on building one of these. And I'm still working on the electronics tutorial, but it's gonna come around. I promise. That cluster is gorgeous. Yeah, I agree, man. Destroy an S60R, right? They destroy everything at the yard, man. It's so sad. I remember one time I was at the yard with my father-in-law, and we were picking parts for this build here, way back in the day. And there was a red Mercedes E-Class, like those wagon, like from the early 2000s, and it was beautiful. It was pristine. It didn't have a dent on it. Here comes the guy with the forklift, literally sticks the forklift on its side, doesn't even like go under, it sticks through the door, raises that thing and takes it to the crusher. We followed it because we were like curious. Really? Ticket? Dude, Europeans. And it crushed that Mercedes, and it was pristine. It was perfect. Yeah, man, it was a lot of sadness. Oh, I think it's right here. It was pretty sad. I was pretty sad, but we got to save it. How did you plug the speedometer to a PC? So the process is actually not simple, but you need an Arduino Uno, which is this little piece right here. This is the Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. So this thing on top of the Arduino is called the CAN bus shield. This has the capability of connecting and talking CAN bus language to a car, which cars talk CAN bus up until today. And then you need the gauge cluster, which this is a BMW E60. I do have a BMW E60 also, a simulator. So you get the wires and you connect the wires to that. So the car CAN high, CAN low, and the 12 volts power. This thing will turn on. You connect that to the USB on the computer, and you have it. Why is it showing in the freight mark? Oh, it's not here. That's why. I think we're on the wrong place. We're supposed to deliver on the other side of the road. Can I... Oh, man. We're going to have to maneuver around here. Does the screen go up and down as it should? Let me answer. Yes, it does. It's quite different from the real Volvo. I do have the button behind the steering wheel, but I set it up for different things. Where is the delivery place? I think it's on... Oh, right there. Right there, I see. Hey, man, what's up? Cooking. Oh, what are you cooking today, man? Cargo trash. This is where we're taking it. We went to the wrong place. The machine that can make the PC work with the PC. It's called an Arduino. Yes, I do have a BMW steering wheel. This is the BMW with a quick release, so it works on my Fanatec. Right, let's deliver this cargo. Welcome back if you're joining right now, and don't forget to double tap to like. YouTube is one of those days. It's not letting me be discovered. I know I see 73 people here, but I usually have like 200, 700 people sometimes. So if you don't mind helping out, that would be super cool. All right, let's park this baby. So it's going to be a little tougher parking because I can see here that we have this trailer there. So I might as well just go around and come from that side. And let's see if I can do that. All right, pretty much like that. A mean pulled pork sandwich, nice. You got shadow banned, I think so, man. I don't know if it's shadow banned, the name for it. But what is so weird that YouTube does that every now and then. Like those, like Nick here is my moderator, my loyal moderator that helps me out with the chat. He knows, like usually on my live streams, I'll start and I'll have like 100 people, and then it'll go to like 200, 700 people, sometimes 1,000 people, and then it'll settle down to about 300, 200, people watching at the same time. Today, it started super slow. I've been stuck at 50. Now it's at 85. And by the looks of it, it's going to be one of those days that nobody will find my live stream, unfortunately. And all I'm trying to do is like teach people how to build a simulator. So if you are watching on my YouTube right now, it really would mean the world to me if you could just double tap to like the live stream, share with a friend. As I'm trying to park here, I'm very close, but I think parking the truck in American Truck Simulator is a little easier than here. I don't know why, but in any case. Arduino. That's the name of the machine. Arduino. Dude, really? Yeah, I see that as well, man. I was just talking to Slow Lane Productions yesterday about this, and it's just so weird. Like, come on, man. I built a super sophisticated simulator, and I struggle to go past like 200 views sometimes. And god dang it, I don't understand sometimes. Alright, now we're gonna do it. I just think it's so hard to park this truck, man. The American Truck Simulator trucks are easier. I'm sure it's not my mind. It's not my head. Yeah, now we're going better. Still not. Like, it's the way it goes. I think because this truck also turns the wheels in the back, it just throws me off. But we're close. We didn't hit anything. Is important. But we are still a little crooked, and I like to park straight. As straight as I can. Mac 1896, dude, how are you, man? All right, now straighten up. There we go. One more, a little more. Green. Okay, we got green. I'll take that. How you doing, Mac? There we are. We parked our beautiful truck here in Italy. Let's go for some pizza. So let's we hit this button here and it will detach the trailer. So guys, don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube right now, help me out, man. It's one of those days. YouTube is just not showing my live stream. I'm not gonna say shadow ban, but I'm pretty sure it's not me. You know, you talk to other content creators, they always have that like, oh, it's not the algorithm, it's you. Yeah, but how do you explain that 2 days ago I was having like 700 people watching, and then now we have, you know, 100? Kirk Nut, dude, are you talking about yourself, man? I'm so, you know, I'm sorry that you're projecting onto another person. My wife is, I literally just saw her walking here, and I have a 9-year-old daughter. So maybe you were a little crooked. All right, let's get a job here in the freight market. We are in Italy. I gotta buy the other DLCs, man. I really want to go over this side of Europe. Haven't been there yet, either in real life or in the game. 8 a.m. in Canada, so about the same time as here. I mean, not about. You are at the same time. We're 10 minutes from 8 a.m. The clock is correct. So let's go to Frankfurt. Oh no, we gotta choose down here first, because Pescara. Slovakia could be. There's something here in Italy. Rome, we've been in Rome. I don't want to go again to Rome. We can go down to the boot. Is that telling me to go like... Oh, no. Too far. Try to take a well-paying job. Austria. That's a good one. Let's take this burn in Switzerland. Pixelated, I know, man, but still, dude, it shouldn't vary that much. Because the verticals has a different type of discovery. It's not like the horizontal where you like your viewers will be the ones like giving you the views. The vertical is as you scroll, just like TikTok. So let's go put the parking brake off and let's get going. Oh, it's right here. Oh no, it's right. It's where I stopped the truck before. It's right there on the other side. That's where the trailer is. The Grease DLC, yeah, man. I'm waiting for a promotion, like a discount, because it's expensive, man. It adds up. It adds up. Right here, that's where we're going. That was a long drive. Car Master, hello, man. Here we are. Let's get the freight market. Let's choose our burn. And let's go. Where is the trailer? Oh, right here, I think on the other side. Right there, see it. So we gotta go here from there and then park and pick it up. Hey, what up, man? I'm good here. All great. Nice and dandy. We're driving here in Europe today. We're going to Switzerland. We're gonna get some chocolate. No, Switzerland is not chocolate. Is it? Swiss. Yeah, Switzerland. Damn, my English is not Englishing today. For those of you who don't know, I'm Brazilian originally, And sometimes my brain will play tricks. We're taking cars. What are the cars we're taking today? They look like wagons, but I can't really understand what brand. Like generic. I know they're generic. All the cars here are generic. Gamer Dad 2025. Hey man, welcome to the live. I've always wanted to go to America. The UK has gone downhill. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear. I just want to see more Euro cars. American cars are cool, but all I see is cool sports cars. What do you mean, Nathan? Like simulators? This is not an American car anyways. This is a Sweden car. Thank you, Mac. Yeah, just sometimes the brain will not brain, you know, and I will make some mistakes. So please excuse me for my my mistakes sometimes. I try to improve as much as I can. I try to improve my accent so it's just clearer to understand, you know. Speed! There's always one. Are you doing No Hesi today? I don't think we'll have time, man. I really would love to go on No Hesi a little bit. But you see, today, unfortunately, I'll have to end the live stream at 8:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because I do have a meeting at 9. And I gotta get ready for the meeting today. So I started the live stream earlier today. And unfortunately, I won't be able to kind of do a lot. I think we are going to be able to deliver this trailer here. But I don't know. We'll see. Can you pop a wheelie? Not on the truck. Oh, no worries, Nick. You have discovered a recruitment agency in Pescara. You gotta do the Italian like accent. You gotta talk with your hands. Pescara. Looks like a Volkswagen Golf wagons. Could be go nuts. It's been a while since I've seen a real life Golf wagon. In Brazil we had a ton of Golfs, not wagons, but we did have a ton of those. Now the GPS is working here. Oh, Tom, welcome here. Welcome to my live stream, man. Green Brothers, how are you doing? Thank you guys for following and subscribing and doing all that good stuff. Guys, I really want to ask your help on my YouTube. If you're watching on my YouTube, today is one of those days that YouTube is hiding my live stream for whatever reason. I'm not going to go and say I'm shadow banned, but I don't know. The numbers are not normal. So please, if you don't mind, just double tap to like the live stream if you can. And subscribe if you'd like. I do have tutorials on my channel. I teach you guys how to build this. You have the Apple CarPlay, the wheel, the whole simulator. So if you are watching on my YouTube channel, please try to, you know, help out a little bit, a small creator. I would really appreciate you guys. Oh, thank you, Gamer Dad. How often do I live stream? So I live stream every Monday through Friday, and I usually play trucks during the weekdays. However, I've been trying to sprinkle a little bit of cars as well, because the problem is when I'm driving a truck, I can read the chat. When I'm driving a car, like in a track or something like that, I can't. I mean, I can, but it's harder. Greetings to Jamaica. So I've been live streaming Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays American Truck Simulator, Tuesdays and Thursdays Euro Truck Simulator, and then Saturday always I go crazy. I go like Assetto Corsa Competizione. BeamNG is one of my favorites. Dude, you're from Pescara? That's so cool. Ciao, man. Yeah, we're just leaving Pescara. Thank you guys for helping out and going to the YouTube. I really appreciate you guys. You gotta put your fedora on. That's true. I'm gonna put a helmet. Nick, I bought a helmet. I told Fast Lane Productions, by the way, check him out if you haven't. He has a cool Civic simulator. I told him, dude, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna try at least, you know, copying you with the helmet. So I'm gonna have a helmet tomorrow. An open helmet. I don't want to be hot, you know. So I'm gonna wear a helmet. We're gonna be safe, extra safe in the vault here. I don't think I told you that. But yeah, I will. Where did you buy your controller and how much was it? Via. The controller is a very specific question. So the wheel is a controller. The USB is a shifter is a controller. Those are just regular gaming controllers. I bought the car at the Junkyard parts, and the controller just came from, I don't even remember. I think I bought this on AliExpress. This I bought direct from Fanatec. So yeah, I gotta try it, right? It won't hurt. I mean, I'm gonna get a lot of trolls that are coming around and are gonna be making fun of my helmet, but who cares? Harsh. How much was your setup? It was about $700, man. 700 US dollars, about $300 in car parts, and around $400 in the rest, like wood, metal, carpet, arduinos, that kind of stuff. Yes, sir. The S60R. Rico, you're a man of taste. Oh, thanks, man. We're gonna get big, man. We're gonna stop for fuel now. We're just gonna sleep. Because it's like 11 p.m. My truck driver in the game's getting tired. So guys, if you're watching on YouTube, please, 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 I really, really would love if you subscribe. Why don't you just go in real life, driver? It's not the same. Oh, let's stay on the right lane. Not the same whatsoever. I'm driving a truck in the game. It's like telling a Call of Duty player to go join the army. Because he gets paid and he can do whatever he likes. Where is the parking spot? Right here? That's a weird parking spot. Yeah, this is the parking spot. How realistic does it feel? Pretty realistic, man. Got a low pressure. Lightly 60 psi. We're at 58, 60 now. It'll stop around 70. Yeah. Dude, really? You saw that, Nick, so I'm not going crazy. It's just crazy. YouTube just, I don't know, didn't bless me. It blessed, thankfully. I'm really happy for Slow Lane, man. I really am. I think every time I see his numbers, like we were at about the same number. We both had about 10,000 subscribers, and then he just shot up to 40,000, and I'm still here at 17,000 right now. So, guys, help out a small creator. ETS2, yes, June. Junilis, yes. I would never leave that chair. Oh man, if I could. Shikai Noi Chiban. That's a nice username. Shadowban again. I believe so. Yes. I was just talking to Nick about it. Did you make a car into a... yes, that's exactly what I did. Train Forevers. And you can find a tutorial on my channel. Everything works. All the buttons. And yeah. Pretty much a car with a working wipers, hazard lights, everything. I forgot to get some fuel. Now I'm gonna wait. I usually wait until I'm lower on fuel to get fuel. I still have about what, 3/4? No, a quarter. I have a quarter of tank. Yeah, Tom. I just mainly wanted to sleep, but gas was also on the. Oh, nice! It's a beach. We're on the beach, fellas. Look at that. So hard to keep within the lane. I don't know how people drive in third person like it's... let's try just a little. It's so hard. Yeah, I'm weaving in and out of the lane. You can't see the rear view mirrors. How do people do this? Now, I'm an inside guy. Whoa, I need to start turning my car into a driving sim. Dude, check my tutorial, man. I have all you need. And the horn, yes, sir. Lazy user, what happened, man? I just got back online because we were Ravaged by a super typhoon, basically category 5. Ooh. That's no bueno, man. I'm sorry to hear, Lazy. I hope everything is alright. First, you know, health and safety wise. Then second, I hope everything, you know, belongings, material is also not affected. Yep, exactly. So we can tell like there's gonna be a bad day, right, Nick? Right from the start. We start the live stream, and the numbers are weird. And also, like, there's nothing that changes because this is a new key. I started a new key today. I scheduled like Slow Lane suggested me a few times. He said that would help. I mean, he doesn't know everything, but I tried. And I have the poll, which he always told me that would help as well. So I don't know how to get the YouTube. Tom, just on my link tree or on my, just go there and try and type Light Brick S60R. Same name as here. Isaac, how long? I started 40 minutes ago. A little earlier today. But that's not the reason. I did that a few times before and they were fine. Can you use automatic transmission? You could. I don't know how much fun that would be, but you could. The original, like, trucks are usually automatic these days. They're not manual anymore, most of them. But I'm driving with the Volvo Spaceball, which is a 6-speed manual transmission. Yeah, I only got another 35 minutes. I have a hard stop at around 8:40 today. Unfortunately, I'm going to end the live stream earlier. I do plan to come back in the evening. I was going to live stream yesterday, but my daughter wanted to watch The Goonies. And I don't say no to my daughter, man. She wanted to watch a classic movie that I love. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Thank you, Baby Striker. Thank you, man. We got pretty easy since the typhoon hit 2 mountain ranges. Thankfully, winds were also high. Oh, man. I'm glad to hear, dude. Because they are not fun. I mean, I know I'm in Florida, right? So we do get hurricanes frequently here. And the last hurricane hit pretty bad here in Tampa. But we had just very minor damage. A few trees in my backyard fell, and the fence, my backyard fence also got blown away. But other than that, Lobo Nova. Yes, I'm going a little bit fast. It's just the speed limit here in Europe is too slow, man. Game name, why you mad? It's a Euro Truck Simulator, also known as ETS2. Thank you guys for answering the questions. You guys got me covered. I love that. I love that. Thank you, fellas. So if you're watching right now on YouTube, please, 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 I'm going to say that a few times today because I really need your support. Just double tap to like, if anything. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay. But liking will help me a lot. Can you play the game on cloud gaming apps? Ooh, that's a good question, Envelo Cooley. I don't know. I think you should. Like those cloud gaming, right? I know what you're talking about, I think. I never tried, but I think there's no reason why you wouldn't. Yeah, you guys are like us here in Florida. We always get hit. This year was a pretty easy year for us so far. And I think it's not going to get... we're not going to get any hurricanes. The hurricane season is officially ending now in November. And today is like a super chill day. You guys in the Philippines probably also use Celsius. Today we woke up at 1 degree Celsius, like 33, 34 Fahrenheit. Pretty chill, pretty nice. How many miles until the destination? 400 miles or 30 minutes. I think we'll be able to deliver this cargo here. I'm driving too fast. I know, Lobo Nova. I told you I know. But I don't mind. I'm going to drive fast because Europe has a very slow speed limit. I'm not going to do 50 miles an hour here. What mod do you use to make it so real? Graphics-wise, it's just the vanilla graphic. What I do have here is the real brands, real physics, real lights, real traffic mod, and also these like interior stuff like the dices, the lady, the Stig right there. You can see the Stig wobblehead. I don't have any other graphics mod. I'm not using Snowy Moon or any other. It's just the vanilla graphics, if you will. I am doing 4K and 60 FPS. Horn. Okay, we can do that. 16 degrees Celsius. That's not bad. That's nice and crisp. I love cool weather. I mean, I live in Florida, but I do love... Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the speed limit here, to be very honest, trains. Sometimes, like if I'm driving at 50 miles an hour, every truck is going to be passing me. Oh, this guy's tailgating pretty bad. He was like inches from that other car. This looks like a Fiesta. Here in the EU, we wake up with around 10 degrees. 10 degrees Celsius, I believe, also, obviously. Yeah, it's pretty good. Almost out of gas. Yes, now we're going to get the light on, and then we're going to get it. Isaac, oh man, I'm sorry to hear, dude. I hope you feel better, dude. STXR boy, Fishy. Love your stream, man. You're an amazing guy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I wish it was shared opinion with more people on YouTube. I'm trying to grow on YouTube, man. It's so hard. So hard. I have about 205,000 now, 206 I think on TikTok. But YouTube, that's a different beast. So we need fuel now. We have 200 miles until we're out completely. But I think we're coming around to a gas station. Nope, we're not. There's the border. Is that a border? Yeah, I think a border. And oh boy. Yeah. Ooh, we don't have fuel for a long time now. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We might run out of fuel now because I am a stubborn guy. Thank you guys. Thank you for helping on YouTube. It really, really helps when you guys subscribe. Joe's Skittles Man. Looks like some road rage wouldn't be a true simulator without it. Sometimes, man, I do get a little cranky here. But then again, like I can. The simulator, it's alright. This is where you go and let your steam go, you know? Ooh, wrong gear. I would just stay in the passing lane, go try driving it in the Autobahn in Germany. I driven in the Autobahn in the game, Stevie. It's not like in real life, and they still have the speed limit for trucks, obviously. But I don't think cars are driving like at 200 kilometers an hour there. They're going slow here, boys. Come on, man. Go. I'm gonna take the exit here. And we got the light on. Oh, that's not the exit. Our fuel light is on now. Why so much RPM? Kim's, because it's calibrated to the red line. So the red line in the game will be always the red line in the physical tachometer, not the numbers. I do not care about the numbers because the numbers can vary a lot in every car. Like a Formula 1 car will go easy 11,000 RPMs. A truck will not go over 2,000 RPM. So I don't want to see the number because it's misleading. But the red line, however, is something that every car has. So I want to see the red line. So 7,500 RPMs is the red line here, just over the red line. That'll be the red line in the truck. Does the webcam ever stop you looking for the webcam? Sorry, I don't understand what you were saying. The ultimate speed tracks are getting less and less. Perhaps I think you're talking about, right? Oh, I think there's a fuel station up ahead, isn't it? No. It's a photo opportunity. Who cares about a photo opportunity when you need fuel? How much is your setup, Robert? About $700. Daddy Fuego. I'm driving like a just a person playing a video game, man. Thank you for the rose and slow geek tech. I didn't see that heart me, man. I don't know if you're here yet. Still. What do you use for a computer, Robbie? I have a 9950X 3D with a 4090. We're gonna have to take the exit for this one. Yeah, there's fuel here on this exit, so we're gonna add a stop at the fuel station. Oh, the exit is right here. Might as well just go. Oh, what? Telling me to go do a U-turn here. I can't do that. I think we missed the exit. And it recalculate. Recalculating. I think we are in trouble. Yeah. No bueno. We missed the exit. The camera on top of the fuel. This one? The gauge camera. Lazy user. I'm not flexing. I'm just telling you what I have, man. Oh, there's a fuel station right up ahead. Oh, thank God. I need to remove that. Because otherwise it's just beeping at me here. Alright. Oh, we are dangerously low. The fuel needle is not even moving anymore. Would YouTube take this down if it was real driving trains? I don't think it would take it down, but I think it does what it's doing right now. I think it's shadow banning me because it thinks I'm driving. And it does that, and it's a cycle. I think it catches, oh, this guy's driving, and puts me on a hide. It keeps me on a hide for a few weeks, and then lets me go. I go back up again, and then they go like, oh, this guy's driving, and I get locked again. That's what's been happening. It's the second time this happened. I think, and it takes a bit of time for the AI just go like, okay, let's see if this guy will break the rules again, and let me reset my my algorithm. So let's put some fuel, guys. And you see here the needle is on the empty. I got the light on, and here if you look on this, it's saying 85 miles to an empty tank. So look here, it's gonna fill up the tank. Oh yeah, F1 edits. TikTok is working normal today. I am with 200 viewers, which is the normal number, like ish. How are you doing the map on the phone? BeamNG.drive. This is called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. So now tank is full. You can see that the needle is moving up steadily, and as soon as I start the engine, the range will fix to the right one. Are you AI generation robot or a human being or something else? Oh, I'm something else, man. I'm not either AI or human. I'm something else. Let's go. So now tank is full. Miles are up. And we can drive. Truck spotter Jamie, you have a nice setup. How much it costs? About $700, man. $700 US. I spoke with YouTube already. I spoke with support. They tell me there's no such a thing as a shadow ban. But how do you explain this? How do you explain that last week, this time I had 70,000 views, and today I have 5,000? How do you explain that? There's no explanation. So yeah, it's a bit low today. It's not as high as usual, but it's not as low as YouTube. How can I build that setup? Ched, you can check my tutorial on YouTube. Any good games? Autobahn. The Autobahn no speed limit roads are disappearing. Dude, they don't have the... I mean, trucks still have to follow the rules for Autobahn, but I hope they don't disappear before I get to drive on it. I'm going to be in Germany this year, but I don't think I'm going to be near an Autobahn. We'll see. I'd love to drive, even if we rented a van. What was it? I forgot. I think we rented like an SUV. I'm going to be with my family. Okay, why is everybody... Oh, okay. Sorry. Here I am, just honking the horn. You can see it was a toll booth. 268 kilometers an hour, that's a good record. I drove faster, but only on a racetrack. About the same, not faster. About 270 kilometers an hour. What's your rig called? Ethan, I don't know if it has a name, man. It's just a Volvo S60R simulator. Is this Forza Horizon 5? No, man. It's Euro Truck Simulator. Got to stay on this lane because that lane is ending, is going to the right. This is the right lane. And we are not that far from our destination. Heater on makes it smell sometimes, like the, you know, when you got a heater on, it kind of smells like the burn smell. I don't know, got that smell right now. East Germany, you still find no limits? Okay, so that's where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be in Berlin. $20 miles. Yeah, here if it's a residential area like my HOA here, where homes are, it's usually about 25 miles an hour. Then if it's a secondary road, it's 35 miles an hour. If it's one of the main roads, it's usually about 45 miles an hour. Then if it's a highway, it's gonna be like 65, 70 miles an hour usually. What truck am I using, Ethan? I'm using the Volvo FH16. 750 horsepower on this baby here. Rocco does drums. Hello, man. Welcome to the live stream. Guys, if you don't mind me, oh, I got the TikTok. Let me just, TikTok thinks I'm not here. And now TikTok knows I'm here. If you don't mind, please double tap to like the live stream on YouTube, especially. It really helps out. Oh, nice, right? Oh, don't worry, man. Have a great day, man. Breaker Man, thank you for the little hand heart, finger heart. Yeah, this game is so cool. Oh, did you watch the Road Kings trailer? Any good games? Yes, I did, dude. Very excited for that one. And it's gonna be in Florida. So we'll have GTA 6 next year. Well, almost 2027 now that they delayed again. And we're gonna have Road Kings in Florida. That's gonna be amazing. What happens if I crash, Axel? Nothing much. If I crash, the damage will increase, and I'll get a fine. I'm gonna take the next exit. Yeah. What time is it for me, Jamie? It's 8:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in Florida. And in 20 minutes, I will have to end the live stream because I have a meeting. Close, but I do have to go. Oh, gifts on TikTok. Thank you. Ooh, Rakerman, thank you for the coffee. Ooh, nice. Thanks, man. What car do I have in real life, Jamie? I have 4 cars in real life. In order of year, my oldest car is the Volvo S60R 2005 and 6-speed manual transmission. Then the next car is a 2020 Volvo S60 T8. 2022, I'm sorry. Then I have a 2025 Kia Carnival, the minivan, in hybrid, the Prestige. And I literally got less than a week ago, last Wednesday, I bought the new Cadillac 2026, the Cadillac CT5V. And that thing sounds beautiful. I am so much in love with it. Alright, oh, a little bit forward. I forget I don't have a hood here. How many gears, Ralph? So in the truck, I changed the transmission to a 6-speed transmission. In here, I got a 6-speed as well. Thank you for subscribing, guys. It really helps out, especially a small creator like myself that is being hidden by YouTube. Hey, how did you get the setup, bro? Fanatec. Dude, check my channel, man. I do have a tutorial. I teach everything. I don't gatekeep information. You can download my Apple CarPlay. You can learn how to build the steering wheel. Everything is there. I am super open about everything, and you are more than welcome to join my Discord and ask questions. I heard about that, Trains. It's so sad. The gaming industry has been suffering with a lot of layoffs, and I am close to some people that are in the gaming industry, and it's just brutal, man. It's just brutal. Did you make a custom setup? Yes, sir. A vendor, I did. It's on my channel. There's a bake break here. But we got to go that way. There's a truck that way. What are you guys doing? How did you translate the transmission into a 6-speed? Trucks normally have more. Yes, they do have more, but they do have the option for a 6-speed transmission here in the game. You just buy the transmission and change it in the service. They have a 6-speed manual there. Where are we going? We're entering, what, Germany? I didn't see the flag. Yeah. Oh, no. Switzerland already. Border check. Nice. All right, let's see more questions. How many cars, games do you have, Ralph? Too many. I have Dirt Rally 2.0, Forza Horizon 5, Assetto Corsa Competizione, iRacing, American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, Automobilista 2, which is a very fun game, by the way. What else? Whole bunch of games. Any car game that works with a controller, with a steering wheel controller, will work on this simulator. Any. Think about one, it will work. Yes, Need for Speed, yes, it works. Whatever, it does work. Even Flight Simulator, the gauge clusters work on Flight Simulator. I can put like the altitude on the RPM. I can set the speed for the speedometer. Whatever I need, the fuel for the fuel. The bus simulator games are pretty bad. Dude, they're gonna come with the DLC here for Euro Truck Simulator, and I'm looking forward to that. And also the car edition in the American truck, that's gonna be pretty cool. Go fast here. Oh, look at the scenery, guys. Let me go outside here for a second. That's the one thing I like about Europe more than I like about American Truck Simulator. I think the scenery looks better. Can we get a police chase in the Volvo? Pretty please. We can't, man. It's not about me. It's about the game. They don't chase you.
7-9 Adam, this is Central BCC. Multiple SWAT units responding code 3 to CP at 127th and Adelaide. Barricade situation.
Hold on to your butts.
Do you have NASCAR 25? Not yet, Trains. I was watching a video yesterday, actually, about it, and I'm interested. They got my attention. How does Leonardo says in the movie, you had my curiosity, now you have my attention. Yeah, I like NASCAR games. One of the first games I ever driven was the NASCAR from Papyrus in 1992, 93. That was back in the old days. My very first racing game was from Atari, Enduro. And then Indy 500, the classic one, the NASCAR, how does he say, like, Major from Papyrus, this is NASCAR racing. I used to love that. I don't know if you guys are old enough. It was a lot of fun. What wheelbase am I rocking? Yobo, I'm rocking a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters of force feed back here. Ellie, hello, yes sir, driving in Europe today. We are in Switzerland, and we're gonna deliver this in Switzerland. Oh, I probably missed that. Does the radio work, Ralph? Yes, it does. So FM, AM, the CDs, and the audio coming from the computer. What's my favorite truck? So far is the Volvo truck. Gonna have to change lanes here because this is just a one lane. Go. Yeah, the original NASCAR racing, that was cool. The damage was better than they have today in a lot of games. Isn't Fanatec going under? It's not anymore. They were bought by Corsair. But I would not recommend people from buying a Fanatec nowadays. I would definitely tell them Moza. Moza is the best price point, offer, quality versus price. I think Moza takes the cake. So if you're thinking about buying a new or one, just go with that one. Oh, thank you. Somebody sent me a gift. Thank you. Grantico, welcome. Long time no see, Grantico. Where were you, man? Thank you for the jewels and what, a Sunday? Thanks, man. I appreciate you, dude. Yeah, Corsair is... I think they're doing the right thing now. I think they're settling everything down because Fanatec got a lot of heat for all the bad decisions that they took. And I think they're just now on a quiet period. They're not launching anything. They're just probably fixing all the technical issues, their customer service issues that they had, and just kind of, fixing and getting the base prepared to grow. But that's why I wouldn't recommend buying Fanatec right now. I think Fanatec is a good, has a good wheelbase. I love mine, but not right now. Wait until they get better. And meanwhile, Moza is doing an amazing job. Like, let's pull in the weigh station. What? Where's the weigh station? Right here. I have to take this exit. Oh man, Grantico, you're the best, man. Thank you for the help, dude. YouTube is being very, very mean to me today, man. Thank you for all of those gifts, dude. I really appreciate. School exams, nah, man, you're good. I totally get it. Totally get it. Is it here? Yeah, I think. No, it's on the next one. I think I'm kind of going the wrong way if I go that way. Ellie Sue. I come to think of it, I launched Farming Simulator, but I'll play it. Yeah, it's nice. I need to try Farming Simulator eventually. That'd be fun. All right, where is the weigh station now? Oh, right there. I never seen a weigh station here in Europe. Oh, that's the wrong way. I gotta go around. Reckless truck driving. You could say so. But I'm in a game, so I'll be punished. All right, we're gonna go and stop at the weigh station. American and European trucks are different for a good reason. I would say American truck looks better. I agree with you. I think American trucks do look better. But go that way, okay? But I do know that European trucks are more efficient. They're better in so many ways. Truck simulators are fun, yo boy. It's like nobody likes to admit it, but they're much more fun than they seem. All right, let's get back onto the road. I love these exits, but they're so tiny. Everything is so tight here in Europe. Like, I have to be careful not to go over the curb there. And look at that. Like, how tight is that exit? It narrows down. You think the European trucks look better? I mean, it's definitely a preference thing, right? I do prefer the American trucks, maybe because... Ooh, almost crashed into that truck. I think I prefer the American trucks because I grew up in Brazil where trucks look like the European ones. They don't look like the American ones. We have this style of trucks in Brazil. And And it was just so used to that the different trucks, and also I think about the movies, they always made the trucks in the US look so mean that it's a preference. You know, I prefer them over the European counterparts. Oh man, you bought all the DLCs and stopped playing? Dude. Archie, what's your opinion on a Volvo XC90R Design 2014? I like them. They're still the P3 generation. I think some of the last of that generation. I think they changed the XC90 to the SPA platform in 2015, if not mistaken. But I still think they're pretty cool. But I'm gonna be very honest with you. The P3 generation is not my favorite. I like the P80s. I like the P2s. This one. And I like the SPAs. I'm not a big fan of the P3. The P3s were too much Ford for my taste, as opposed to the P2s that were developed by Volvo under Volvo dealership and then produced by Ford. And then we have SPAs that came in Geely, I don't know how do you say it, leadership that brought everything back to Sweden. Engineering, design, even like the CEO, everything is now Swedish. So the money is Chinese, but the heart is now Sweden once again. Yeah, in Brazil we do have the same kind of trucks as in Europe. Actually, a lot of things like the compact cars, the narrow roads. Brazil is a lot more similar in visually to Europe than it is to the US. Unlike Mexico, for instance. If you go to Mexico, you have the same cars, you have the same, you know, style of trucks. Obviously, it's a lot cheaper, easier for them. Shout out from, okay, to that guy from Sacramento, Matt. Shout out to Matt. Also, is the dash on your sim an automatic dash with a manual gearbox? Archie, no. This is a actual manual transmission from Volvo. This is called the Spaceball, and the Spaceball was known because it does have this spear-like thing here. I mean, zoom in a little bit here. You can kind of see. So this is the manual transmission. You can see the numbers here. So this is an actual manual transmission from Volvo, and it was a super cool transmission. We're almost at our destination, I think. Is it here? No, it's not here. This will go around. We want to go that way. Would you drive a Freightliner Century or a Freightliner Cascadia? I don't know, man. I'm not that good with trucks. You're a Ford fan, Nick? Yeah, like the C30 was based on the Ford Focus platform. I think the cars, the sedan was like, I think the Ford Mondeo in UK. How does your analog gauge work via magnets? It's USB, man, and it works with an Arduino. This little guy right here. This is an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield, so it pretty much just talks our language. And so you connect a gauge cluster, like this guy here from BMW, and it will work in the game, any game, because the signal is coming from a software called SimHub. Guta Marley, does it actually look like the places, for instance, drive through a small town in Georgia or the game? Yes, it does look like the small towns and things. It's compressed. So I'm driving in Europe, and it's about 20 to 1. Every mile, that would be the equivalent in real life, we're going to drive 20 here. Where did you get the wheel? At the Junkyard or at the Fanatec? I didn't think manuals had gears on the dash. So no, Volvo did not have the gears on the dash for manual cars, only for the automatic ones. But the gauge cluster works for both, and since I know the gear, I can tell the gear, I can put the gear. So go fifth, I'm gonna go 5th gear, which I need to go anyways because we're going uphill here. Yes, that's true. A Jaguar also. Some of the electronics, like the navigation here, is the same as in Aston Martin. It's the same navigation system. Carson needs a car. Check my tutorial, man, on YouTube. Then you will. You'll learn everything you need to learn about it. And we are delivering this cargo, and I have to end the live stream in just a couple minutes. So if you're not following, subscribing, doing all that good stuff, please do so now, because I'll have to end the live stream quite quickly because I gotta leave the house in just a few minutes. I need to speed up here because I need to go to the right. Oh, no. Yeah, I do. See our photographs. Do we have to get a new motor if we found a wheel? What do you mean, like a wheelbase? There's a video in the channel that will teach you how to do the steering wheel. Alvin, I'm good. How about yourself, man? How much is the setup? About $700 in the US. Alright, where is it? So we gotta take a right here. It's gonna be complicated. I hope I don't crash. Ooh, that was close. That truck was coming. Oh, it did crash onto me. Dude, it's my preference. You had to yield. They didn't yield. Alright, so we're gonna take this exit, and then I don't know if I'm gonna have time to park because I do have to go. Also good work on the LCD speedo. Well, but looking into the code today, see what I can mod. Nice, dude. Is anybody helping you on the Discord? I mean, I wish I could help more, but I honestly don't know how to help because I followed a tutorial. I'm not that smart. Any good games? Yes, man, I agree with you. I think this game has a very interesting look that looks beautiful, but it doesn't look that realistic. It has a little uncanny valley kind of thing going on, and I think that's good. Come on, I wish I was in America. I can go on the right. Let's go. Let's break this traffic law. I don't know if I can get a ticket. Yes, ticket. Red light violation. I just don't have time to wait because I really need to stop the truck and go. Hello from Memphis. Nice. Hello to Memphis. I love Memphis. I love Tennessee in general. Big Diesel. All the South North Carolina, Tennessee area. I think it's beautiful. Name of the map? This is just the vanilla map from Euro Truck Simulator. Bad driving, dude. Oh man, sue me. Yeah, I'm trying to get there fast. I need to end the live stream in just a couple minutes. Actually, I had to end it right now, but we're almost there, so let's see if it's going to be a hard parking. Otherwise, I'll just skip it. North Carolina, Tristan. That's so cool. Ain't no way he's using a real-life car to play a game, Slit. Yes, I am, and you can learn how to do that on my tutorial on my channel. And here we are. Let's check in. Where's the parking? Oh, man, it's going to be a hard one. Well, let's go. Go super quick. Let's see if I can make it quick. We'll just need to reverse because it's right there. I'll need to reverse back in place. Passing. All right. How bad was that? Pretty bad. Really need to turn more. Okay, look. Good-ish. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Undo that now. there's a trailer here, so that's why it's a little harder. Yeah, that's gonna be a hard one. I would never be able to drive a real truck. Nah, man, that's why I don't. When I go slow, I can park a little better. It's just that I really need to go. Almost. Yeah, better now. Still a couple more back and forth. Jacob, you want that set up? Dude, just check my channel. On my channel, I have a tutorial that will teach you how to do this. Yeah, mostly good. What do you mean switch the camera? I am using my rear view mirrors. There we go. Now I think it's gonna be like a glove. Almost now. A little too crooked. Yeah. There we go. That's just pretty much a straight in. See? Easy. I'm gonna have to put my Cadillac to race mode to get there on time, but there we go. It's green. It's a little crooked, but there we go. It's there. And parking brake. And deliver. All right. Guys, I really gotta go. I'm not gonna go on a super slow, like I usually do, like telling you guys to follow, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you for the jewels, man. Sorry I missed that as I was parking. So I will be back tomorrow or tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But follow, subscribe, do all that good stuff if you can. I will be back. I promise. Every weekday, I usually live stream till 10 a.m. I can't really do that today, but I will tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Have a great day. And I see you on the next one.